It's gonna be a good one, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bold to.
5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That'll be complete to Ford. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on first down. Space on the right, and he's got room. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys go up 10-zip here in the 1st. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 39. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give him a first down. Back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll motion Smith left. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's brought down after a short gain. They pick up a yard. Still need 1 more, though. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to throw, needing a 1st. He connects downfield on 4. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has good room at the 35. And he gets this down to the 38. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing a 4th down. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense getting set to go. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. To throw here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete out to the right. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. Setting up a throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Give now to the running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that 1st by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Brought in right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pass play coming here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. He gets it to him on the screen. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Dumps it off to his running back. He's contained at the line for no gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to the air here. Setting up the screen. He's still going at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 6. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up in Orchard Park. Denver heading east to take on Buffalo. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. It's C.J. Stroud with 3. Count them. 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are out in front in that one. Former number 1 overall pick Joe Burrow with a touchdown pass. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Jordan Addison, a touchdown reception. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up first down. They're throwing it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lone back gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Taken in by Smith. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
37-yard line.
From the 37. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst.
Touchdown! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drop the lead back to 13. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Throwing now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives them the first. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That'll be complete to Ford. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in by Ford. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. after a good pickup. They're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw now. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a toss to the left. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
They were keyed on him from the start. There was no doubt who they were going to lean on for 2.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got Smith. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 15. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 38. Cut out left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking right, and he finds him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Handoff now from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. A give now from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. They'll throw it. Chased out to his right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
On first down, they'll run. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I can feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
It is caught left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll throw to begin this drive. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Still sticking with the passing game. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He has the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They'll throw on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's got it over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Brought in right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Brought in by Ford. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They are throwing it again. Throwing deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
Our home team, 15.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes their offense out again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. This finds Smith. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 36. Taken in by Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
47-yard line.
Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to run for it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. To throw it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they get this down to the 28. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking for a throw here. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run the counter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Throwing now, needing a 1st. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.